Phil.
Thank you, Mrs Ryan. And let me join in congratulating the Honourable Member for East Worthing in securing this debate. I don't think it's any exaggeration to describe the situation on Southern Railway as at crisis proportions. The impact it's having on residents' day-to-day lives is deep and profound. Lee Fenton, one of my neighbours in Coulsdon, lost his job because he was so persistently late for work. I talk to people who have had to quit their jobs, people who are self-employed, who are losing earnings and whose businesses are no longer viable, parents who are not putting their children to bed because they're not getting home in time. These problems are affecting the day-to-day lives of tens of thousands of people in a really profound way. And so I say to the Rail Minister, although industrial relations are in the first instance GTR's responsibility, I think it is time for the government to take a more active role in the industrial dispute and in matters concerning the railway's performance, because this is more than just an industrial dispute on a railway. It's more than just the way the railway operates. It is profoundly affecting the lives of very, very many people. Now, I share the view of the Honourable Member for Streatham that problems on Southern Railway, on GTR, go back at least 2 years. And it is my view that a whole fresh start with a new franchise is needed. Their PPM has been very low for well over a year. But I also agree with my right honourable friend, the member for Arundel and the South Downs, that what has been a very poor performance for a year has become abysmal as a result of the industrial dispute we've heard described. And I am very firmly of the view that the concerns expressed about safety are wholly without merit, for reasons we've heard described already. 60% of GTR's trains run perfectly safely with driver-operated doors already. Every single London Underground train, where platform crowding is significantly worse than it is on Southern Railway, work with driver-only operated doors with no safety concerns at all. And I would urge members opposite to use their influence with the RMT, which I suspect is slightly more significant than my influence with the RMT, to urge an immediate cessation to this dispute, which has no grounds at all. Jobs have been guaranteed beyond the lifetime of the franchise, which is a very generous offer. Pay has been guaranteed. The number of people employed has been guaranteed. There is no reasonable grounds for the dispute. I think this is an urgent matter now. I urge the Minister to take control of the franchise, to get involved in resolving the industrial dispute, because our constituents, our neighbours, our residents cannot take this any longer. It simply must end.
Mims Davis.